Another day, another dollar. Okay, holla, dollar holla. I'm just going to be quite frank with you. I'm not having fun anymore. And that is not good. I really just want to have fun again. And in order to do that, I need to finish them. I have 3 boxes left. I have 2 days to complete them. So I'm hoping that today I can do 2 boxes. I'm currently drinking my coffee and I'm just gonna get started. Did I scare you? I just finished the last of the blue sweatshirts and I thought that I was taking a time lapse, but instead my phone decided that it needed an update. So I don't have any footage of me stitching the shirts. I have been working on these for so long, I'm sure you guys could put 2 and 2 together. Now I only have 2 boxes of the gray. I need to go to the mall. I'm gonna go and see if I can find some like little baby tees. My favorite baby tees are from Uniqlo. I was wearing one yesterday and I kind of want to buy a couple of those in a couple different sizes and put little patches on them. I don't really know how that's gonna work, baby thing. Like, imagine how cute that would be on like a tight little t-shirt. You know? And I love the baby tees that I have from Uniqlo, and they're pretty cheap and they're like good quality, so I think that I will probably do that. So maybe I'll record that. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that, guys, because I have a problem recording in public. I'll be honest. Okay.
I did not record at the mall, and I'm really sorry, but I did go to Uniqlo, and I did get some shirts. They were actually on sale for only $9, so I did get a few, and I plan on doing at least something with them, but I came right back home. I promise you did not miss anything. It was a very quick trip. I went back home. I stitched on these bandanas. I need to have these done by Sunday. These are for a music venue that I'm bending at on Sunday. These for the bands that are playing, so they will need them prior to the event. And I came back home, finished those. There was 60 of them. And then I also ended my night by stitching up sweatshirts. On Thursday, I had to wake up kind of early and pick up some shirts that came in. I had a last minute custom order from someone and they got their merchandise in, so I had to run to Dallas really quick and pick up those shirts. And she needed them done before the weekend, so I had to kind of squeeze this one in, but this is me completing the very last sweatshirt. I am incredibly grateful sharing the reality of, being a small business owner and having to do this in your house. I think that if I had a studio, I maybe would have a bit better time, but these boxes sort of just like took over my sewing room and haunted me every day. And until I got them done, I wasn't, able to kind of move around my sewing room and they got in the way and it was very daunting, but I completed all of them and I gave them to the ladies that run the boutique and they are satisfied with the product. So I'm very, very happy, very, very happy. There was almost 200 of these, so I definitely am grateful. This is my largest custom order I've ever had. This is me literally dancing because I'm so excited. I just am so relieved and I'm so so grateful. So grateful. I can't even express to you the fact that I can be home and stitch on things for people. Isn't that crazy? People trust me. That's insane. Anyways, thank you so much. Realizing as I'm editing this video that I completely have my order of operations all scrambled up because I finished the sweatshirts and started working on these bandanas, but I should have really been working on the t-shirts that were due on Saturday, but I instead am doing these. I mean, honestly, it all got done, so it doesn't really matter, but I would have been less stressed out, I think, if I did it in a different order. Doing a little bit of painting. My boyfriend Josh was hanging out with me. He is currently playing Balatro. Balatro, it's a card game. If you are into it, please let me know. He would love to know if there are other people that are playing this game. And I was just painting some blueberries, and we're just hanging out, having a good time. I need to go and drop off the sweatshirts that I finished last night, and I also need to come back here and do a little bit more work. Not nearly as much as I have been doing, but I have a few things. I have something that's due on Saturday, and then I also have another thing that's due on Sunday, so. Sometimes I make my coffee and I'm like, it'll do. And then sometimes I make my coffee and I'm like, I am addicted to caffeine because the way that it makes me feel, it's like smoking a cigarette. It's not good. This is my breakfast, toast, orange. I don't normally eat breakfast. I mean, I'll eat something, but not normally like breakfast. But my tummy is upset, so. I'm so glad that I woke up early this morning because what I thought was one shirt per bag was actually 2 shirts per bag. Now, this is my own fault, but I really needed to get these shirts done today because I had an event tomorrow. So I hustled my little butt and got them done. And then I drove to Dallas, and then I had a beautiful drive home with the sunset, and I ate my sandwich and went to bed. Next day, I worked at the boutique that I work at, and I stitched some things for people that came in, and later that night we had a little art show, and I was able to stitch these pants for the lady that actually ordered the shirts for me, so I'm very grateful for that. On Sunday Fun Day, I did this event at this music venue, Longhorn Ballroom, got my little baked potato, stitched for some people, and had a lot of fun. But unfortunately, the event got rained out. That is very unfortunate. But I was honestly so tired, I was ready to go home, and I had so much fun playing Scrabble. Look at this Scrabble board, y'all. We really killed it. And the next day, I went to work. After Sunday comes Monday. I went to work and I did not record anything. I'm going to be honest. So on Tuesday, I slept in and I spent all day, y'all, just freaking painting. I painted blueberries on this curtain and I had just a mighty fine time painting. And it's incredible what a little circle and a little squiggle can make you feel on the inside. I took today to rest. That is very obvious. I also filmed a little bit of content. As a small business owner, you do have to film content. It's not my favorite thing, but I try to have fun with it. I try to make people laugh, try to have fun with it, and I hope that maybe it will pay off one day. Today is Wednesday. As you can see, I am ready to go. I am on my way to the private event that I was doing with another chain stitcher. We are stitching bandanas, and I did not get a clip of me there at all. I'm sorry. Okay, but the next day, I woke up and I have some footage from that day. So, there you go. Today is Thursday.
Hey guys, today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday I had my private event and I had a great time. We stitched on bandanas for quite a few people and it was a little hectic. I mean, there was a line, pretty far into the building and people just kept coming. So, I didn't really look up very often, except to, ask them what they wanted to put on the bandana, but it was pretty hectic. And the lady that I was working with was super great. She was super helpful, and I'm glad that she was there because I had never done an event like that. So shout out to Brenda, but I need to get at least something done today. I'm trying not to pressure myself because this is kind of the only time that I have to sort of relax and rest, but I need to unload my car and probably get at least something done. I have a few custom orders that I probably need to at least get started on, and I also need to price and kind of delegate the back stock of vintage clothes that I have. I was able to get a lot of my stock from a clothes recycling facility, technically a rag house, and that rag house is no longer offering that service, so I won't be able to get my stock from there. But the last time that I went there, I spent a lot of money just getting extra stuff so that I wouldn't have to source vintage again. And that's not necessarily what I focus on selling vintage, but it's definitely nice to have at least something that I can sell to people to where they can get something embroidered on it if they want, or even if someone just likes what I have, they can purchase it and not get anything chain stitched on it. But I am hoping that some of the things that I have, I can kind of make some additions to that will make the garment better. Hoping that some of the things that I have maybe just need a little pick-me-up, and hopefully I can provide that via chain stitching.
After I got my car unloaded, I cleaned up my space and got straight to work. I pulled my calendar off the wall and erased February and started fresh with March. I have a lot of intersecting deadlines on this calendar, and having this all written out definitely gives me a better idea of what I have going on and how much time I have to complete the tasks that I need to get done. I don't really know if this method works for me. I do like to have a physical representation of the month, especially the weeks, because it seems like everything just blends together. Here I am working on a vintage Western shirt. I decided to embroider some little flowers onto here. This is one of the things that I had mentioned I wanted to make, a pre-chain stitched item that people can shop from. and I am hoping that I can bust a bunch of these out before my next few events so that I have something to show for the time spent at home. I had a ton of fun stitching flowers onto this shirt, and I really was satisfied with how they came out. I am really glad that I picked the colors that I did. The rest of the night, I pretty much spent most of my time chain stitching. I completed a few other items, and you will get to see those in next week's video. But here I am showing you my outfit. This is what I wore to the store to get some dinner, and that's where I'll leave you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed getting to see my cutie little life and me really struggling to manage myself as a small business owner. I hope that you guys enjoy.